It's been revealed that 51,000 non-citizens access the taxpayer-funded 5% home deposit scheme at a time millions of Australian citizens are struggling to pay rent or are defaulting on their home loans. Government data reveals 13% of participants in the Australian First Home Buyers Scheme are non-citizens. Joining us this afternoon on The Debrief is Emma Georgiadis from SAFM and Nick Hayes from Media Stable. Good afternoon to both of you. Nick, do you have any issue with this?
Major issues, Tash. I think this is any wonder that One Nation is as popular as it is right now because of these bungles that the government is putting out. This is designed for people that can't get into the housing market, and they're designed for Australian citizens, not non-Australian citizens. So I find that the way that they execute it, the way they go about it, they are just horrible at holding on to our cash and holding on to the very things that are supporting people, and they're giving it to the wrong people. I've got major issues with this.
Emma, what are your thoughts on this? One may argue if they can pay back the loan, should they not be able to access this scheme like everyone else does?
Yes, I've got to disagree with Nick there. I mean, yes, there's no doubt that the housing crisis is real. My partner and I have been house hunting for over a year now. But can we please just stop blaming migrants for everything? I mean, I've got friends who are here from Ireland and Brazil, places like that. They've been here for 6 or 7 years, still on their journey, on their visas to becoming an Australian citizen. It's a long road. And while they're here doing that for these years, they are paying taxes like us. They are contributing as members of the community. So if we are lucky enough to be an Australian citizen, and especially to be born here in Australia, I think it's because somewhere down the line, somewhere in our family was once a migrant. So let's not just be so quick to say it's the migrant's fault. Yes, it needs to be addressed, but we need to look at what the other issues are.
Yeah,
it's not the migrant fault, though. It's not the migrant's fault. I'm not putting the fault on them. I'm putting the fault on government, the way they go about it. That's the real issue there. They just give it away to people. And migrants, we need them. Don't get me wrong there, but it is a government issue, not a migrant issue.
My apologies. I've got some technical issues with my earpiece this afternoon, but it's been revealed, I hope you can both hear me okay, it's been revealed Victorian prisoners moving on this afternoon are receiving weight loss drugs for free, while law-abiding citizens are being slugged around $700 a month for the same medicine. Do you think this feels like a fair deal? I'll ask you about this first, Em.
No, look, I think that if you're going to prison, isn't it meant to be because you are having some of your freedoms taken away from you? It's not a hotel. I understand, yes, if it's for health reasons, then you could kind of justify it. But if you're just jumping on the bandwagon to shed some of those winter kilos, then, I mean, I've never been to prison, Tash, but I'm assuming there's a fair bit of spare time. You could probably hit up the gym, or what do they call it, the yard?
Yeah, indeed. Nick, any issues with this, or do you think this is okay?
No, this is not good. Prisoners, full stop, they're right. They're there to serve out their sentence, and they're not supposed to get any other extra benefits that us, citizens that haven't done nothing wrong are not able to get hold of. I think it does stink, and quite frankly, we should be addressing this and any other, cons or any other positive things that they get that should be assessed, because it's just not available to the people that do the right thing and don't break the law.
Yeah, it's interesting. Finally, this afternoon, it's Friday. Let's have some fun. There are people that love birthdays. There are other people that don't like celebrating birthdays. There's an interesting column by journalist Melissa Hoyer basically saying that she's revealed in an article that she doesn't like her birthday because of the expectations around the special day. Emma, you a person that loves celebrating your birthday or just letting it pass?
I'm a Pisces, Tash, and we all know that our birthdays are a national holiday. I used to celebrate birth month and birth week, and next year I'm turning 40. You best believe it'll be a huge celebration. But I have found as I get older, it is a little bit less exciting, especially since having children. Now I feel like birthdays are all about them rather than me, so maybe I need to tone it down a little bit.
Nick, I did also hear a great quote from somebody one day saying basically every year you get an opportunity to celebrate your birthday is a blessing, because in some circumstances, some people don't get the opportunity to live for another year.
it's a strange one for me. I'm with Melissa Hoyer on this. I'm a bit of a birthday Grinch. I don't get that excited about it. It's just another day for me. In fact, my 50th birthday, which was a couple of years ago, Tash, it wasn't a great celebration. Just went away to Kangaroo Island with another family and just keeping it low key. I kind of get where Melissa's coming from here, but you know what? The fact that you get to run around the sun one more time and that you didn't have anything too bad happen to you, it is a bit of a celebration, but it's not something I get too excited about. But I love celebrating other people's birthdays because then get to have a glass of drink, or something good to eat, and all the focus is on them and not on me.
And who doesn't love some birthday cake? Em and Nick, we really appreciate you joining us today. Happy Friday and have a lovely weekend.
Thanks,
You
Tash.
too, Tash.